Jack fell as he'd have wished, the mother said, and folded up the letter that she'd read. The Colonel writes so nicely. Something broke in that tired voice that faded to a choke. She half looked up. We mothers are so proud of our dead soldiers. Then her face was bowed. Quietly, the brother officer went out. He had told the poor old dear some gallant lies that she would nourish all her days, no doubt. For while he coughed and mumbled, her weak eyes had shone with gentle triumph, brimmed with joy, for he had been so brave, her glorious boy. He thought how Jack, cold-footed, useless swine, had panicked down the trench the night the mine went up at Wicked Corner. How he tried to get sent home, and how, at last, he died, blown to small bits, and no one seemed to care, except that lonely woman with white hair.
Listen to me. My godmother is coming tomorrow. She's coming tomorrow. Oh, she's simply lovely. And she dresses most beautifully. Oh, and she's frightfully rich. And she's a perfect darling. I've got heaps of photographs of her and... that's the awful part of it. The part that spoils everything. I sent her a photograph of me, and it didn't show a single freckle. But when she actually sees me, oh, she's going to have a terrible shock. I'm sure she won't like me, and I do so want her to. They make me look so awful. I don't believe anyone could love a person with freckles, and I don't want my godmother to put up with it. And I mean to help them. So, that's why I've bought this. It's called Cleopatra Cream. Listen to what it says on the label. This cream will remove all spots, sunburn, pimples, freckles, and all other blemishes of the skin. The cream should be smeared thickly on the face or hands on retiring to bed at night. The one application will often show most marked results. There, I'm going to try it, and I shall apply it thickly when I go to bed tonight. Very thickly. Oh, won't it be splendid if all my freckles have gone in the morning? Or even if they're much fainter. The bottle? The bottle wouldn't tell lies, would it? Oh, it must be true. It says so on the label. My godmother's coming for me very early tomorrow morning before breakfast in her motor car. We're going to a matinee and into the park and to do some shopping and have a lunch somewhere with a band and do all sorts of lovely things. And it would have been quite spoilt if I'd been thinking the whole time how much she must hate my freckles. So, when I bring my godmother up here, promise me, all of you, that you won't call me Freckles before her. I do hate it so. Remember to say Marjorie. You mustn't forget. And now I'm going to hide away this darling little blessing of a pot of cream on my cubicle shelf, ready for tonight.